What's happening, everybody? I was gonna continue on with the drop off shit. So my bad, the drop off thing, but I'm not. Just remember that you're limited on anything that they do. You can't. They're not gonna throw no. They can't throw nothing in the public or public side. So just know who you're investing in. And if you hate those, you gotta hate the other jackass I'm exposed to because they're exactly the same people. They are exactly the same. And just remember this: if you're about anything and you know the business or the streets and the pin, then you would know that those would never rub you the wrong way because you're not going to pay attention to what he's saying because you know better than that. And Exposed Tube is always saying that Dubs acts like a gangster. He doesn't. I've never seen him like that. That was a character, and it's just like you guys can't hate one person, not hate the other. Both of them are pieces of shit. Remember that. We move on. My whole thing on coming on YouTube was like on TikTok I got like 6,000 followers, right? On my Instagram I had like 7,500, but I can't get into that Instagram account no more for the love of money. And that's where I was promoting my clothing line and all that. And my clothing line is going to be giving back to the families that are busted, and I mean that have loved ones that are busted. By I was going to be doing a raffle and sending people whoever I pick packages from the clothing line that I sell. And I think I probably do got a business partner. You said that he thought about it. I'm not gonna put his name out there yet because we got to still get together, talk about it yet. But there's some business areas I want to explore, and I know YouTube is a great way to get it done. And I'm not trying to come on here and expose or glorify like prison life because I'm active, and it's not that. I'm trying to change the narrative because a lot of people have this narrative of the actors that were snakes and all that, and then we can't get our shit together. When I'm a living proof of it. Zog's a living proof of it. Capoleto's living proof of it. Bam Bam's living proof of it. Lucky's living proof of it. High Power Fitness is living proof of it. There's people that have not checked in. We might not all see eye to eye, but we're all active. We none of us have PC, nothing in our background, so we still come together on that sense. And I want to change the narrative. So while I'm on here, I know I'm gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way because I'm the image of the streets and how the rules. I'm never gonna break them or bend them at nobody's. And if I seem to rub you the wrong way, you can't fault me. This is the way the streets are. I can't go based off of somebody's sympathy, way they look at things. It's not going to get done in the streets. You're going to get somebody hurt thinking that way. And it's just something that I have to let that be known, well, I don't mean to rub people the wrong way. And I have a reason to be on here, and it was to get my clothing line spinning. And then you got to remember this too. This is my third channel. I was about to hit 1,000. I was about to hit 500 subscribers. They got my channel shut down. I was about to hit 1,000 subscribers on my last one, and I know Chicano Tube had that was behind that one because for like a whole month I was dedicating nothing but videos to him. Like I was on his dog ass, and come on, it just went. They shut it down. So I'm trying. This is my third time, my third thing. So I'm learning as I'm going too, But, if I would have a message for anybody, it would be for the people that are committed to the streets. I could show you how I can navigate you through it, like if you pay attention, like I've been in some sticky situations, I never had to check in. I never went through that shit. I've always been around a good supporting team and I always helped out, So I believe in karma. And there's a lot of homies that don't know it's okay to step yourself down because they think that if they step down, that they're not going to have that power. You can't let that position make you. You got to make that position. I've never been stepped down in my life, ever. I think I was stepped down maybe like when I first started. Maybe I think they took a dorm from me because I was letting people go heads up. And I think I was still a right-hand man or something. But I've never been stepped down. I've been a part of like yards, like solid yards, like I was a part of the team in Pelican Bay. A and B yard. I'm not going to say what year, but I was a part of it for almost 10. Never would step down. Every team that would pull up, I would be a part of the next team that was there. And it just happened like that. That I'm not trying to glorify it. I'm just trying to show you where my merit comes from and my decision making. I've always been about trying to get the homie out of the situation. Any homie that was put in danger, if he was, I would do whatever I could to get him out of it. I don't even think I've had a teammate lock it up on me the whole time I was there. You know what? I'm pretty sure nobody's ever locked it up. The last person to lock it up in Pelican Bay was Bullet. While I was there, was Bullet from Logan. He was the last person that locked it up. That was it. The whole time I was there. That was part of my team. No, I can't say for the inmates. I'm not talking about inmates. I'm talking about team players. That was rare. No team player locked it up. Every team player every team that pulled up, that stepped down. Everybody, I was like the team that I was with. The whole team would get parked, but me, I would be a part of the next regime every single time. That's saying a lot, you know. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. There's not one homie that can ever say that I twisted him up. There'll be a lot of homies that will be like, "Nah, he got me out of it. I didn't do that because to bloat on it. I'm just doing that because that's what we're supposed to do, not snake each other. I'm the same way out here, you know." But yeah, I think that us as content creators or some of us trying to be content creators, we all play our position in setting the standards and leading by example. Because no matter what, we have people looking at us. You know, those are facts. Some people just don't say anything. You know, you never know. You might get in a position where you might get pulled over and somebody might have a gun on you. You might go to jail. And, you know, people, oh, why didn't you want that dude on YouTube that be playing with the PCs? You know, I think ahead. Don't ever think you're not going to go back. You're a phone call away. You got a girl and you've been out all night. She, you know, like my girl's crazy, dog. You know, like you never know what's going to happen. So don't think that jail's always out the picture. So you should always like walk accordingly. You know, you're never bigger than a program. No matter how many subscribers you are, how many you have, no matter how many fucking views you get, you are not bigger than the program, homies. You know that we should all remember that. You know, you guys be cool, be safe. I send mine to everybody. Capoletto, Zod, Bam Bam, High Power Fitness, Luckies, both Luckies. You know, you guys might not see it, I don't know, but I'm still send mine out. What's up? Everybody else feel safe. Remember my platform. I mean, my channel's open to everybody, even if you're a regular dude. You know, it's open to everybody. Everybody, even regular fathers, to everybody. There's no dropouts. And do no dropouts. Because that's too close to peace. That's too close to sexual monsters. I don't want to do nothing like that. You gotta be cool and safe. You know what it is, baby. You know what it is. I gotta fly sometimes, right? You know what it is. You gotta be cool and safe. Everybody be safe.